Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? Yo, it's really been raining all day. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really rained all day, man. I've been inside. I was able to get outside this morning before the rain. I got up early. Was able to go out, man, get my steps in. I mean, get a little bit of daylight. But I've been in the tent, man. And you know what? It feels good to really do nothing. It feels good to just lay down and relax, man. Definitely spent a lot of time on the phone with Mona. One man Blue Cheese pulled up on me, man, checked me. He stood outside. He had an umbrella, stood outside. We talked through the tent for like an hour. That was great, man. My man Brown Shea pulled up on me. He only stayed for a few minutes, man. We chopped it up real quick. He didn't really chop it up, just shouted out me. Shouted out me. Shouted me out, shouted at me. Hollered back at him, man. He was on his way. But yeah, man, this is part of the fucking plan, man. You guys hear the rain? This shit is loud. I mean, the cars are loud, but there's not a lot of people out, man. And so, some people out. It's Queensbridge, right? So people outside going to the store, getting on the buses, coming from the trains, but it's not as noisy as it was during the week, right? So I'm grateful for the rain. Grateful to just lay down, do nothing. Right? I got my gloves on, my hot packs in there. I got to put more hot packs in my feet when I'm done with the show. Feet can stay warm tonight. My body is pretty okay, especially with I'm under the cover. You know what I mean? But we here, man. We here, day 43. Literally 7 days left, man. This shit is a wrap. Next Saturday, this shit is a wrap. I got some shit to take care of Monday. I told you I thought about pushing it to Monday, but I got some shit I got to take care of Monday morning. And so we're gonna do a rally Saturday afternoon. We're gonna do invite other folks if they want to hang out all night Saturday, do a closing ceremony, and then Sunday morning, man, do my show Sunday light, then pack the fuck up, put the shit in storage, and go fucking relax. Go relax, man. Just go bask in the motherfucking the satisfaction of accomplishing something fucking hard, doing something fucking tough, tough on the body, tough on the mind, tough on the spirit. You know what I mean, tough on relationships. Shit just tough, man. And tonight, day 43, we're talking about what I learned about myself, right? Specifically, so the last few days we altered, right? We definitely spoke about some things that I learned during this time, right? We spoke about the hardest moments of this time. We spoke about what sacrifice teaches you. But I'm gonna share tonight. We're gonna talk about specifically some things that I've learned personally through this fast. The 43 days of no food, of moving out my crib, of having caught for my children, of navigating so many different dynamics, coming outside, being outside, dealing with police, dealing with community, people turning their nose up at the tent, right? Like people walking by saying, keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing. And it's like, yeah, thank you. Um, People liking, sharing, commenting, that's cool. But in order to build this shit, man, like you need fucking money. And so I learned a lot about myself during this time, man. During these 43 days so far, I learned a lot about myself, mentally, physically, emotionally. I learned some stuff about myself socially, right? Yeah, man, I'm coming to some tough conclusions, right? Having some tough thoughts the last few days, man, about myself and my community. Um, yeah, man, I'm gonna name it, man. This might be my last demonstration, uh, active activism in Queensbridge, right? Like this, like there's this strike in Queensbridge. We're gonna do some food stuff on Thursday. We're gonna do the rally on Saturday, man, and then, um, yeah, I might step away from this community for a while, man. Right? Like I might step away from this community for a while, man. Like not because I don't love it, but because like, yeah, I'm gonna meditate on it. I'm gonna meditate on it. We're gonna sleep on it. I mean, yeah, cause like, you know what I mean, like, again, I love the keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing, right? Clearly, there's a lot of people in my neighborhood who do support me in different ways, but and we need more, and so maybe I need to communicate more of what I need. Um, but it's the saying as is the age old saying, man. It's like it's really hard to be a king and get the support that you really need in your city or in your neighborhood specifically, right? Because like people see you, and even though it's different, like I don't think people out here get the fucking gravity, understand the magnitude of the things that I've done these last 18 years. The two hunger strikes for the fucking neighborhood, right? Like the art programs, the youth programs, the grief program, the food distribution, right? Like so many different efforts, the V Fest for this neighborhood. And I don't feel that I get the support that I should get or that I need, not even should get, the support that I need, right? To really sustain myself mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, economically, like all of the ways, and to advance this work. I don't feel I get the support that I need from my community, right? Clearly, there's a lot of people who do support me, but nowhere near the amount of people who I need to support me. And even the people who show up and support, who like and comment, don't contribute the way I need them to contribute, right? So, like, yeah, man, this might be my last demonstration in Queensbridge, man. We're gonna do this. I mean, we're gonna do the vegan festival this year, right? We are committing to that. Um, yeah, man. And even that might be in question, right? Even that might be in question, man. Because like one thing I'm not trying to do is be a poor righteous teacher. That's not what I'm doing with my life, right? Another thing, yeah, I ain't trying to stress myself out and fight for people that like don't. And I know that everybody's not gonna appreciate nor understand the fight, right? The organizing, the activism, the advocacy. But like, yeah, man, I don't know, man. There's some things that came up. I mean, some things that's coming up, especially since I'm outside, all right? Some things that's coming up, man, these last few days. And so yeah, that's tough. Even as I thought about it earlier, right? Because it came up like 2 days ago, and then it was on my mind a little earlier. And yeah, I'm going to reevaluate my commitment, right? Because sometimes one thing I know, sometimes you got to step away to get more resources, to then come back to do more, right? Because I still intend to build a lot here in Queensbridge. Just the way I've been doing it here so much, here so often, right? That may have to change. So I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna meditate on it when this is done. I'm gonna rest, right? Clear my head. Got some things coming up the next few weeks, right? Speaking engagement at NYU. Another speaking engagement with Echoes, right? Hosting a fundraiser, facilitating a paddle race at a fundraiser. A couple other things, man. But yeah. NEPPC, what's going on, brother? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, I'm not sitting up, man. I'm not sitting up tonight. I'm laying down. My body is tired. It's raining. I feel the effects of it, man. It's definitely cold in here. I mean, it's definitely cold in this tent, man. But I'm warm, right? Like I feel the cold, especially like when I take the blankets off my body. But like when I put the blankets back on my body, like I'm pretty good. I mean, got two blankets on my body. Right, I'm probably gonna put a hot pack on my body. Um, when I'm done with the show, definitely gonna put the heating pads on my feet. I'll put it on my body as well. All right. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at on day 43. Right. So that's what we're talking about. What things I learned about myself. We're gonna pull these notes up. And actually, before we do that, I'm gonna keep these gloves on. Keep one glove on. We're gonna ground. All right. I'm laying down, man. Right. I'm laying down. You know, one thing that we are going to yeah, I don't even know, man. Like my heart is feeling some stuff. Right? It's feeling some stuff. My mind is thinking some. But before we go on, we're gonna ground a little bit, man. So like I said, I'm laying down. If you're laying or sitting, just find a comfortable position and just allow yourself to be where you are, how you are. If you are safe, allow your eyes to close ever so softly. And I want you to bring to the front of your mind some of your relationships, specifically the relationships that mean the most to you. Could be with the parent, could be with the child, could be with the sibling, could be with the spouse, could be with the neighborhood, the institution. And ask yourself, am I getting, is it a reciprocal relationship? Do I feel like I am getting in return to the degree in which I'm giving? And am I giving to the degree in which I'm receiving? Because for a relationship to be healthy, it has to be reciprocal. I do understand, overstand, and understand that there will be some relationships that you will give more than you will receive, just as there will be some relationships that will give you more than you could ever give them. Breathe into that. In those relationships that you brought in, and you ask yourself, are you receiving to the same degree that you were giving? Think about it even deeper. Are some relationships just incapable of giving what you were giving, matching your energy? In the relationships where you're receiving more than you were giving, what is it more that you can give? Breathe into that. Remember that life is about give and take. It is about giving first before taking. However, there are relationships that are indeed energy suckers, they are energy drainers, and they will drain you of your energy if you do not learn how to set boundaries, if you do not learn how to protect your energy. There are some who will take until there is nothing left. So you must be mindful of that. You must be aware of when your energy is being drained, taken, and you are not being appreciated, as well as when you may be taking more than you are giving, as well as when you may not be appreciating someone who is giving you so much. It works both ways, and it takes awareness from both sides. Awareness and honesty to make it work. So breathe into that. Thank you guys for grounding with me, man. I appreciate you guys. Hope you were able to hear me. Hope that you were able to hear me, man. It's really fucking loud, at least on my side. The rain, the cars, the trucks, it's loud as shit. Right? We're gonna take this glove off, man, and we're gonna go through these notes. Get off the stream, man, and get the fuck onto these covers and warm the fuck up some more. So once again, tonight's topic is for day 43. Day 43 is crazy. What I've learned about myself, Starhawk, what's going on? What I've learned about myself, and it's a truth that you cannot avoid. I've asked this question before. I'm gonna ask it again tonight. What do you do, or what do you learn when you can't run from yourself anymore? Right? What do you learn about yourself when you can't hide anymore? You can't avoid the truth that's coming up. What do you learn? No distractions, right? You can't get food, which is what a lot of us do when shit comes up. We go eat. You can't eat, right? You can't run. You can't hide your emotions. There's no escaping. It's just you. It's just fucking you, and it's you. What do you learn about yourself? All right, so understand that this journey tonight has been extremely revealing. This journey these last 43 days have been extremely revealing to me. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned that, I've learned a lot, man. Not just physically, I learned a lot mentally, and I learned a lot emotionally. All right, like This type of shit, this type of sacrifice, it shows you who the fuck you are. It shows you who you are when things get real, right? Do you retreat? Do you surrender? Do you quit? Do you buckle? Right? Do you hide? Do you make excuses? Right? Do you push through? Right? Do you call for, do you call for support? Do you try to hold it yourself? Do you mask it? Are you honest? This shit shows you a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Right? And know that you don't really know yourself until you are being tested physically, emotionally, right? Mentally, spiritually, socially, financially. That's when you learn yourself through tests, through challenge, through obstacles. Because other than that, like, you just going through the motions and like you on autopilot. And autopilot is cool for some things, but nah, not when it comes to knowing yourself, not when it comes to like showing up in the fucking world. Somebody said, it's a comment. I can only imagine your revelations. Yeah, man, this shit is deep, man. Can you guys hear me though? Like, am I loud enough for you, man? Let me know if I'm loud enough. If I'm not, I apologize. I will try to speak up, right? But one of the lessons I learned is that number one, I'm stronger than I thought, right? I mean, I've known I was strong, but like these 43 days, I've had to tap into a different level of strength, man. Again, moving out the crib was extremely emotional. Packing up my shit, like from that crib that's been home for 7 years, right? Having to throw my children's stuff out, right? And donate some of their other stuff, the clothes that they haven't worn in years, shit that they've never worn, that's beautiful, brand new, right? Because they just didn't come back. That shit was hard. While preparing for court for them was hard. Emotionally, mentally, draining, exhausting, anxiety inducing. You hear me? Like, yeah, that shit was fucking tough, man. Yeah, like, and then, like, yeah, not eating. 43 days while dealing with that shit, losing 4 friends in a 2-week span, right? 4 friends, 4 beloved friends I've had great relationships with. Losing 4 of them. Absolutely fucking brutal. Absolutely brutal, man. So yeah, I learned that I'm stronger than I realized, mentally, physically, emotionally. I learned that when things get hard, I can't keep going. I can't maintain my composure. I can't keep my integrity. I can't keep my faith, right? Like, that's my mantra, man. It's like, maintain your composure, remember your faith, and keep your integrity. And I was able to remember my faith. I was able to keep my integrity, and I was able to maintain my composure throughout these 43 days. So like, I'm stronger than I fucking thought, man. Like, I learned that there's more in me than I imagined, right? More strength, more greatness inside of me than I imagined, right? And remember starting this like on my birthday. It's insane, right? The second lesson was like, I learned why my mind needs mastery, why I need to master my mind, master my thoughts, right? Why mastery is so important to me, right? Like, because it was a few days in the beginning, especially when my mind tried to take me out, when my thoughts were scattered, where like I was like, fuck this shit, man. We ain't raising the money that we need to raise. Like, I've said it before in the show, I feel under supported, I feel underappreciated, right? And those are feelings, there's not facts, right? But feelings can become facts, right? So like, my mom was telling me that shit, yo, they ain't supporting you like that. You ain't got the support that you thought you had. You ain't as great as you thought you were. People don't care about this shit as much as you think they do, right? Those are some of the thoughts, right? Doubt came in, the questioning came in. I questioned myself. I questioned my ability, right? Like, and so I needed mastery because I was able to manage that. And without the mastery that I've developed and gained over the last 18 years, I would have absolutely quit. I would have gave the fuck up. I would have said, fuck this shit, fuck these people, fuck this mission. But I didn't, right? With tears in my eyes, man, with pride being hurt, I managed that shit and I kept going. I took control over my mind, because if you don't control your mind, if I didn't control my mind and learn how to control my mind would have controlled me. And when the mind is in control, man, listen, there's sometimes a lot of us, like I've mentioned it before, stinking thinking. But your mind will talk you out of something. Like, as great as your mind is, it'll talk you into something. It'll also talk you out of some shit. It'll make you believe some shit that's not real, right? So like, am I under-supported? I don't know. Does it matter? No, right? So like, having those thoughts wasn't enough of a reason for me to quit. Because like I said, I'm gonna do something, so I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna finish what I said I'm doing. Right? I'm gonna stay committed. Right? So lesson number 3 was like discipline is my foundation. Right? Like discipline is everything to me. It's the main thing. That's one of the main things I learned. Discipline is the key. Right? Not motivation, not feeling good. Today, this morning, when I got up to run, like I was like, I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it. I'm like, yo, my body. Literally, I had to talk to myself. I'm like, my body is tired. My mind is fatigued. I ain't even drink. I haven't even drank anything at that point when I got up to run. I was like, I'm not gonna drink till after I run. Right? So like tired, dehydrated a little bit. Right? Like feeling physically tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired. I didn't want to do that shit. I did not want to do that shit. But discipline. But Sugar Ray, you got to do it. You got to do it until physically you cannot do it. So what did I do? I picked my foot up, put one foot in front of the other, and I ran in place for an hour and 20 fucking minutes from literally 7:40 a.m. to 9 a.m. I ran in place for an hour and 20 minutes to get my 10,000 plus steps. And it was brutal. It was brutal, absolutely brutal. It was cold out then. A lot of people, they had the fucking food truck right here. They make bacon. I hate the smell of bacon. Right? Like I hate the smell of bacon. They got bacon, fucking egg and cheese. I hate the smell of eggs. They're making that nasty shit right there. But like discipline. And so discipline carried me when everything else like faded. It was discipline. When the motivation faded, even when the inspiration faded. And I wasn't inspired in the moment, right? Like not just this morning, but there were a few moments like that. And like discipline, you gotta do it. You got to keep it going because you said you would. But this is who you are, right? And so lesson 4, I learned that I can sit with the discomfort. I can sit with the doubt. I can sit with the frustration. I can sit with the anger, right? I can sit with the disappointment, feeling unsupported, feeling undersupported, right? Underappreciated. I can sit with that shit, not run from it, not try to avoid it, not go eat a sandwich to make me feel better, not go eat some pizza or some pasta to make me feel better. No, sit with that shit, deal with that shit, and like that's it. All right, I learned that like as uncomfortable as it was, as much discomfort showed up, I could sit with that shit, man. Like it's all good. All right, so know that you don't have to escape discomfort, right? Like you can endure that shit because on the other side of it is something that is beautiful, something that is sweet. Is it number one is a goal that you set. So even when the discomfort comes up, you got to get through it because you set a goal, and we got to be more accountable to ourselves. We get upset when somebody said they're gonna give us some money and they don't give it to us the time they said they're gonna get it. But when we say we're gonna do something, we allow ourselves to like wiggle out, make excuses. Oh no, this is going on or that's going on, and it's like nah, right? So like I didn't sit with the discomfort, and you don't have to. I mean, I sat with the discomfort. I didn't escape it. You don't have to escape the discomfort. You can endure that shit. And so the 5th lesson I learned is that my purpose is fucking real. Like this mission that I'm on, man. Like yo, if this was just some shit that I was doing just because, I would quit. This is my fucking purpose. Like this is my fucking purpose. This shit is not random. I'm not continuing on. Not even because I said I would do it. Yes, discipline. But this is my purpose, like to heal the world. Right? Like to heal the world, make it a better place. And this demonstration was ordained to take place in this way. And I'm like, fuck it. This is what we gotta do. Right? But yeah, man, like this shit is alignment. This hunger strike, this sleep out, this shit is alignment. And when your purpose is real, it shows up in how you move. And how am I moving? I'm doing this shit. Even though I don't feel good. Like I really want to cry right now. Like I'm so emotional, guys. Like I'm so fucking emotional. I want to cry. I want to cry. It's cold. Again, I'm making a huge sacrifice, and I'm really not. And yes, I am sacrificing. It's personal, it's spiritual, is mental, personal, right? But it's also communal. It's for the fucking world. It's for the neighborhood, and I feel 100% under supported. I can't even articulate it any more than that. Like, but then I have grace and compassion because I know that most people have never seen no shit like this. But even if people say that, like, I'm reevaluating. I'm reevaluating my relationships with folks, right? Like I'm reevaluating in my mind my relationships with some folks who I love dearly, right? I feel some people took advantage of me, right? I'm gonna name this shit. I gave some people some money for some food, right? They helped out a little bit, and like give them $100 bill, buy some food. right? Spanish restaurant, $15, $15, right? Cool, maybe $30. And not that they did too much, but they did too much. Like they went overboard. They bought some shit with my money that they wouldn't buy with their own money. They bought some shit with my money that they wouldn't buy with their own money, like smoothie, energy juice. It's like, yo, like really, like no consideration, no, like let me not OD, like extra shit, like extra shit. So like I feel taken advantage of, right? But like again, yeah, man, this shit is revealing a lot. Like I said, I'm reevaluating a few different relationships. Not all of my relationships, but a few different relationships with some different organizations, some different institutions, people I've worked with in the past. I'm reevaluating my relationships with them, man. Yeah, I feel some type of way, right? And it could be because I ain't eat. So like I said, I'm not gonna make no brash decisions. I ain't telling nobody off. I ain't cussing nobody out. I ain't doing none of that shit. But yeah, man. And so seventh lesson, right? I mean, lesson six. I learned that I'm still fucking growing, dogs, and all of this shit is okay. My emotions, being all over the place is okay, right? My motherfucking doubt, my reevaluation of relationships, my frustration, my disappointment. I'm still fucking growing, right? I'm still a work in progress. I'm not. I'm great, and I was about to say I'm not the P word, but I think we all are perfect. I think our imperfections are perfect, and so I'm growing. I'm growing, and I'm still a work in progress, right? Still things I could improve on, still things I could refine about my communication with folks, about like when I give somebody direction or instruction. I should have said when they went to the store, because one person went to the store, they was like, yo, $9, that $9 meal do it for me. So in my head, I'm thinking $9, $9, $10, $20, get $15, 15 and 15. I should have communicated that shit. Don't spend no more than $30, right? 15 for you, 15 for you. Don't spend no more than that. Bring me back $70 and change, right? I should have communicated that. I didn't. Right? So that's on me. That's on me. Expecting something, right? Expecting that, because like I wouldn't go like get a smoothie and a juice with food that I wouldn't buy with my own money. I would spend as least as possible. Somebody's buying me food, especially if I know that they're hunger striking, right? Like I'm spending as least money as possible. Yo, listen. Matter of fact, yo, like, yo, what's the cheapest meal I can give you? $10. Like, again, like I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think about not just what I want, but about them and their funds, right? So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I still got room for improvement, and that's okay because growth doesn't stop. The shit evolves, and so know that this shit is not just about me, right? This is about you too, right? Like if you are on this journey, right? It shit is about you too, man. Because when you challenge yourself, right, you learn the same things, or you learn what you need to learn for yourself, right? You need to know you learn what you need to learn for you, and we all are on our own individual journey. No matter how connected we are on our own individual journey, right? But again, in order to grow, you got to challenge yourself. So I'm hoping that you guys are taking these challenges and actually challenging yourself, man. Um, so yeah, so audience question: what have you learned about yourself recently? Right? What has life been showing you? What have you learned about yourself recently, and what has life been showing you? And let me go to the comments. Here you find. I remember one of my teachers saying, we not doing political prisoners." What? "We not doing political prisoners." I was taken aback, but I knew where my focus was. Oh, okay. We not doing. I am of a family of about 70 family members, and I'm the only one that claims to be a revolutionary. Uh, Powerful. Which I learned through adversity. Yeah, man. What have you learned about yourself recently, and what has life been showing you? I learned about myself recently is that I'm still emotional, right? And that I'm okay with being emotional. I'm okay with having expectations on people. Maybe I shouldn't have, because maybe that's what creates some of the emotions that arise. Life has been showing me though that uh, what I said earlier, man, like it's really hard to be a king in your own hometown. It's tough when you do something that's never been done in your hometown. People don't know how to respond. They walk by you, they turn their nose up. Some walk by you and they say a word. Again, words are cool, but action is better, right? I like the people who say, so what can I do, right? And again, that's on me. I need to have that like, boom, this is what you can do. This is what you're good at. You can do this. You can do that, right? And so before tomorrow, just take some time to reflect, man. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, who am I becoming? Before tomorrow night, sit with yourself and ask yourself, who am I becoming? Who am I becoming? Right? Who am I becoming, man? And that's the real deal, man. So to close out, guys, again, I'm talking, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, man. We're gonna shut this shit down. To close out, man, know that you don't find yourself, you reveal yourself through the process. Yourself is not, you are not someone that you find. You don't find yourself. You are revealed. You are revealed through the process of becoming, the process of transformation, the process of doing the hard fucking things. You realize who the fuck you are. You reveal to yourself who the fuck you are, what you're made of, what you could endure, what you could handle, what you can't handle, right? Where you may need some work at, right? Where you're really strong at. Again, I'm really strong in doing what I say I'm going to do. I can use some work and having the expectations on my community, right? Certain people in my community, or certain people I'm in community with, right? I can get better at that. Right? I can get better at giving specific instructions. Giving that money, yo, don't spend no more than $25, $30. Right? Specific instruction, delegating, right? Shit like that. So yeah, man, listen, that's the stream for tonight, guys. I'm getting out of here. I need to warm up, man. I'm getting back under these covers and all of that. Any PPC said, I learned and I'm comfortable. I learned I am comfortable taking initiative. I've learned that it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to need help. That's a big fact, Starhawk. It is absolutely okay to ask for help and it is absolutely okay to need help. Right? That's something I learned a while ago, and I'm so grateful I learned that because now I have no problem asking for help. I have no problem admitting that I need help, whether it's physical help, emotional help, mental help, spiritual help, financial help. If I need fucking help, I'm gonna put a bat signal out and I'm gonna ask for motherfucking help. But listen, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm signing the fuck off. I'm cold. I need to put these hot packs on my feet, and yeah, I think I need to drink a little bit of water. Um, and yeah, man, just get ready to take it down for the night and warm my hands up so I could journal. I didn't journal earlier. I was really cold coming in earlier. So I'm gonna warm my hands up a little bit, man, so I could journal before midnight. I love you guys though, man. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 p.m. right here on YouTube, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Peace.